Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Mosvar. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, so here we are at the O2 Arena in London, England, and for my money, this is as good a mixed martial arts backdrop as we have. Another capacity crowd on hand as usual for the UFC's annual stop here in London.
The fans in England love sport. They love competition, and they show up, and they know what they're watching. You better be ready to put on a show when you step foot in the octagon at the O2 Arena. Big double leg, double change.
And now is where things could get really interesting. Making all these shots count. Now the hammer fist here by Evloev. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though. Oh, he got to the spot.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Mosvar Evloev. Lands with the ground and pound. Oh, Volkanovski's right back to the full mount. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in. This could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back. Now he'll start to rain down brutal ground and pound.
And you better intelligently defend here. This could be the beginning of the end. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Volkanovski's back in full mount. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Under a minute to go in the round. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Evloev's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Final seconds of round one. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Round two next.
Take a deep breath and recover. This next round, you really want to focus on ground control. You have to set up your takedown. I want you to maintain a dominant position.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, and for all the good that he did in that round, it was the punching that really led to him really taking control of the fight. He did a great job finding his shot over and over again.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. Left hook to the head. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this.
I mean, it's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combination with the kick.
Big power shot there.
Big body lands.
Right now, a little separation between the two fighters. Volkanovski gets the single leg takedown. Well played. Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight. All
right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. And very effective with the ground and pound. Oh, getting leaky now. The hard ground and pound has opened up a cut. Evloev's back into full guard. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensive.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempts to get past his guard.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change.
Big shots here. Constantly a moving target. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. 2 rounds in the books. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. He's got to change something.
Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight.
Good volume of the kicks. Didn't just throw one. Nice shot there by the champ.
Swing and a miss by Evloev. And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here. Really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed.
Oh, nice. Nice takedown. Big right hook there by the champ.
Evloev's in half guard. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Evloev. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Yep, got to be very careful there. Nice.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Volkanovski.
Great job landing from the top position.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Volkanovski's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Might get the TKO here. Evloev's right back to the full mount here.
Short elbows.
This is a terrible position.
Right down.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Volkanovski's eye is closing up. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defense.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you
All right, hip toss, and he is able to take him down. Beautiful execution there.
Great job knowing exactly what he wanted. Moving the position left and stepping in with that right leg to load his opponent and put him through. Great move. We love the big moves. They're very exciting. He passes the half.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. Trying to establish.
Massive good power. And his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
3 minutes to go. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Fighters separate from the clinch now. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. He passes to half guard. Beautiful transition. You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now.
Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shut him off and get back up. Beautiful combination by the champion there.
Evloev gets punished by the uppercut there. That one's going to leave a mark. Well, he was knocked down by his opponent earlier in the round, and I'm not sure he's mentally back in this fight.
Well, it's hard to build back from something like that. But as you watch, he's trying, but we don't know what type of dialogue is going on within himself right now in regards to him believing or not having much confidence in his approach to this fight.
Oh, man. I mean, how much can one man take? He certainly doesn't look like he did when he walked out here just a few moments ago.
He's almost unrecognizable. He's been hit so many times in the face. The swelling started early. We spoke about trying to defend it. We spoke about making adjustments. He didn't, and now he finds himself here.
20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, there's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, it got to be kind of fun to strut your way back to the score.
I mean, you are 10 foot tall. When you can drop another person with a strike, you are 10 foot tall. Now, the issue is he did not find the finish, and he used a lot of energy trying to finish that fight.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first match.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Evloev's left calf does not.
Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
Well, his opponent's... Oh, he's wobbled now. Big left hand there inside. Evloev going for the body. Missed with that kick. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment.
Well, he is clearly losing this fight. It has not been his best performance, but Evloev gets the double leg takedown. Nothing telegraphed about that shot. Well done.
He passed the half guard.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Mosvar Evloev.
Oh, in the mouth.
Oh, that cut is getting worse with every passing ground strike as he lands again. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
Nice transition. Big ground and pound.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Evloev. All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up. He's got to start throwing down.
Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse, and he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up.
Volkanovski's face would have to be classified as a mess. Cut on his cheek, and it's only getting worse. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's gonna hold up in the fight of the year conversation. All right, so the championship fight goes the distance as we get you some highlights here, and I do believe the champion will walk out the way he came in as the undisputed best in the world.
He is one of the most talented mixed martial artists we have ever seen in the UFC's octagon. He takes every challenge head on, and tonight he got pushed, but I think he did just enough to maintain his title.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest
49-46, 48-46, and 49-46.
declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Alexander the